whenever you feel like you cannot answer, you can say like spoiler alert, and then we just move to the next question.
Okay.
Will Lapis and Peridot fuse someday?
Lapis and Peridot have a lot of personal growth to do before they're ready for something like that, especially after what Lapis has been through. Give them some time, you guys.
Will Connie and Steven get married someday?
That's a spoiler. I can't really talk about that. Please keep watching the show.
How do you feel about creating something which breaks so many taboos?
This has a little bit of a long answer. It feels very natural for us to be telling the story we're telling. I think for a lot of us on the team, we're writing about ourselves and our friends and our family, and a lot of us are not straight, are not white, are not gender normative, so it feels very natural to write about our childhoods as we experience them and to write about a show that we wish we could have seen when we were younger but we didn't get to see. So I suppose that it breaks taboos just to talk about the fact that we were children, but it feels very natural to us. We know that we were children because we were, and we know that we loved cartoons because we did, and we know that we always wanted to make them. And when we do, it looks like this.
Wow, this is nice. It's really nice.
How can such young characters make such mature decisions?
Like Steven and Connie.
Where's your sword? I can't believe I'm saying that.
It's okay, Mom. This is going to be a diplomatic mission.
A lot of the younger characters on the show really have to step up and make important decisions on their own. In large part, it's because this is a coming-of-age story. It's about the process of these young characters becoming more mature, so we write stories specifically to challenge them to be more mature. I liked the thought when I was younger that if I were faced with a challenge, I'd be smart enough to overcome it, or I would at least learn from whatever I did wrong, so that's how we like to write the characters.
Can Steven and Lion fuse?
Steven and Lion would make a really interesting fusion. I guess that fusion could probably reach into their own hair and pull stuff out of it. Getting whiplash from these questions. They're like really personal, but they're really funny. There are no plans for that at this time, but it's a very interesting thought.
Could Steven fuse with Lars?
Steven and Lars? Gosh. I mean, Steven can fuse with organic matter, so all bets are off. Steven can fuse with humans. Steven can probably fuse with Lion. He can certainly, I think, fuse with the people he's close to, and he's close to Lion and he's close to Lars. But again, it's a question of, will there be a point in their relationship where that makes sense for them to do?
Will Rainbow Quartz come back?
That's a spoiler.
If I told you anymore, I'd have to tell you!
I can't answer that one. That's a big spoiler.
Is White Diamond going to be the biggest villain in this story?
I'll just say, please don't miss Diamond Days. Please don't miss the next batch of episodes. You'll learn a lot more about White Diamond and what her deal is if you check out those episodes, especially the special at the end. Please don't miss the special at the end. Change your mind. Don't miss Change Your Mind. But really don't miss Change Your Mind. If there's one thing you're gonna watch.
Pink, quit fooling around! Welcome back.
Watch Change Your Mind.
What will happen if Steven takes his gem out of his body?
Don't miss Diamond Days. Don't miss Change Your Mind. Watch the episodes. I can't say anything. I don't even think I should be saying this. Please just watch the episodes, please. I feel like it's a spoiler just to say that.
Stop asking me questions.
That's a really good question. That's a really good question.